Hi to everyone. In this video, let us discuss what is the pH scale and problems related to pH scale. First, let us see what is the definition and full name of pH. pH means nothing but fusions of dihydrogen. That means less hydrogen ion concentration, fusions of dihydrogen, less hydrogen concentration. And what is the formula to calculate pH? Minus log of H plus. So based on this formula, we have to define pH scale. And it was proposed by S.P.L. Sorensen to identify the nature of a substance, whether it is an acid, neutral, or base. So now, based on this formula, what is the definition? Here we have taken logarithm to H plus ion concentration and applied negative. So that means what is the definition here? Negative value of the logarithm of H plus ion concentration in aqueous solutions or in any solution, that means any compound solution, is known as which one? pH. I repeat again, negative value of logarithm of H plus ion concentration in aqueous solutions is known as which one? pH scale. And here, what are the pH values and from where to where the values are present? See here, pH scale values are from 0 to 7 and 7 to 14 also. That means 0 to 14. 0 to 7 range, 0 to 7 range. So this range is come under which one? Acid. And this 7 to 14 range is come under base. And exactly pH 7 indicates neutral nature, of the substance or aqueous solution of that substance. So 0 to 7 acid, 7 to 14 base, exactly pH value 7 means that is neutral. And in that also some other classification, 0 to 3 means that acid is said to be strong acid. If pH value 3 to 7 means that is said to be weak acid. Then 7 to 10 means this range is said to be weak base. 10 to 14 means strong base. So like that here we have to classify the substances as strong acid, weak acid, neutral, weak base, strong base based on their pH values. So if you consider human blood, has a pH value 7.4. Human blood pH value how much means? 7.4. So like that we may say that come under which one? In weak base region. So these are the pH values. So now based on this pH scale, we have to go for some other questions like, if an acid is diluted, what happens pH? If a base is diluted, what happens pH? Let us see that type of questions. First, let us try to calculate the pH of a given substance. Okay, not only pH, we have to learn here POH, P power Ka also. They also having the same type of expression. That means here what are the other expressions? POH equals to, one can write, minus log of OH minus concentration. And similarly, P power Kw equals to minus log of Kw. What is Kw? ionic product of water, and P power Ka equals to minus log of Ka, P power Kb equals to minus log of Kb. What are Ka and Kb here? Ka is dissociation constant of an acid. Kb is dissociation constant of a base. So like this we have to calculate pH, pOH, P power Kw, P power Ka and P power Kb values using these expressions. And let us remember this. 0 to 3 range is called strong acid, 3 to 7 weak acid, 7 is neutral, 7 to 10 weak base, 10 to 14 strong base. Now let us go for calculation of pH for some substances. How to determine the pH value. And from this equation, H plus concentration can be written as 10 power minus pH. Okay. Now, either H plus or OH minus concentration, by substituting here, we get which one? pH. If you want to get pOH, therefore what is the formula here? Minus log of OH minus ion concentration. Now let us know what is H plus concentration. H plus concentration, we can take it as directly equal to normality. That means whatever the normality given for the acid, that is directly equals to H plus ion concentration. For suppose, if acid concentration given in molarity, now we have to multiply the given molarity with basicity of the acid to get H plus ion concentration. And similarly for a base, if normality given, therefore the given normality is directly equal to OH minus ion concentration. For suppose, if base concentration given in molarity, therefore to get the OH minus concentration, molarity into acidity. We know that what are basicity and acidity. What are acidity and basicity here? Basicity means number of replaceable H plus ions present in one molecule of an acid is known as which one? Basicity. And similarly, acidity means number of replaceable OH minus ions present in one molecule of a base is known as acidity. So now let us go for some examples how to solve that type of questions. First question here, calculate pH of, what is the pH of 10 power minus 3 N HCl solution. So as normality given for this acid, H plus ion concentration is directly equal to given normality. So that is equals to 10 power minus 3. Therefore pH equals to minus log of 10 power minus 3, because we have to write H plus ion concentration. This can be written as minus 3 into minus log 10, and here log 10 value 1, so minus 3 into minus 1. So what is the pH value means here? 3. So if H plus concentration 10 power minus 3, therefore the pH of the solution is how much? Means 3. Okay. Now the same question they may give in another way. What is that here? What is the pH of 0.01 N HCl solution? 0.01, they have given normality means the given normality directly equal to H plus ion concentration. So 0.01. This can be written as 10 power minus 2. If H plus is 10 power minus 2, easily we can say that pH is how much means 2 only, because minus log of 10 power minus 2, upon calculation we get answer 2 only. Okay, now if bases are given instead of an acid, how to solve that question? Let us see here. First, 0.01 N, now which they have given NaOH solution. What is the pH? Let us calculate. But before going to calculation of pH, we have to observe whether the given substance is an acid or a base. As it is given a base, first we have to calculate pOH. So now here, therefore, what is the relation between pH and pOH also we have to learn. So what is the relation here? pH plus pOH equals to how much? 14. By using this expression, we have to calculate pH by using pOH, or vice versa, or any other. Like that, pOH also we can calculate. Now, first let us calculate which one? pOH. Now first, as normality given, OH minus concentration is equals to 0.01. That means 10 power minus 2. Therefore, pOH equals to minus log of 10 power minus 2. Means OH minus concentration, we get how much? 2. But this is not the pH. We got pOH. Therefore, substitute in this expression. Therefore, pH equals to 14 minus of pOH. So, 14 minus 2. So what is the pH of this solution? Means 12. So like that, if a base is given, first let us calculate pOH, then 14 minus pOH, we get the pH value. Okay, then another important question in pH calculation. What is that important question? Let us see here. What is the pH of 10 power minus 8 MHCl solution? So, generally so many people directly answer that 8, because if H plus concentration is 10 power minus 8, therefore pH we can get 8. But 1 minute we have to think here. As it is acid solution, pH should be less than 7. But unfortunately, we got the answer 8. So, whenever we are getting pH value more than 8 for a given acid as per the problem, no, don't tick that answer. Immediately you have to search for the answer in the options. Less than 7 option must be there. That only we have to answer. How we have to solve this question? Let us see. Here they have given HCl solution. HCl solution means we have to add HCl to water. That means this HCl solution contain both HCl and water. So we have to calculate H plus ion concentration. From HCl we are getting 10 power minus 8, and from water, in water what is H plus ion concentration? We learnt that in ionic product of water 10 power minus 7, and here 10 power minus 7, let it common in between these two, you can get 10 power minus 1 plus 1. That means 10 power minus 7 into 1.1. So this is which one? H plus ion concentration. Now therefore pH equals to 7 minus log 1.1. That means we get 6.96 less than 7. So if H plus concentration 10 power minus 7 into 1.1, we have to write pH 7 minus log 1.1. one easy formula. Let us write here. We have to remember that easy formula. See that if H plus ion concentration is x into 10 power minus y, pH should be written as, just bring the y to forward direction and apply logarithm to x, subtract from y, you get y minus log x. So this is the easy formula to calculate pH using this H plus value. So y minus of log x. Similarly, if pH is present in this formula, y minus log x, we have to convert that into H plus by using this formula. Just x into 10 power minus y. So we have to remember that one also important for solving pH calculations. Okay. Now this is which one answer? 10 power minus 8 mHCl means less than 7. This is most important question for any competitive examinations. Okay, now what are the another type of questions? So see here, what are the another type of questions? They give, instead of concentration, they give weight of the substance, weight of the acid present in some amount of solution. How we have to calculate? Then let us see here. First, let us see the question here. What is the pH of which one? 3.65 gram of HCl present in 1 liter solution. So what is the pH of 3.65 gram of HCl present in 1 liter of solution? So first, to calculate pH of this solution, we have to calculate H plus ion concentration. And already we studied that H plus ion concentration is nothing but equals to normality. So first let us calculate normality of the solution. So normality formula is what? Weight by gram equivalent weight into 1 by volume in liters. Weight 3.65 grams. Molecular weight 36.5 for HCl. Equivalent weight also 36.5 because it is monobasic acid. So now 36.5, 3.65 by 36.5 into 1 by volume given 1 liter. So upon calculation we can get which one? 0.1 N. So this is the normality of which one? Given solution. Therefore easy now. Therefore H plus concentration is 0.1. That is nothing but 10 power minus 1. Immediately we can answer that what is the pH of that solution means nothing but how much here? Okay, pH of the solution is here 1. pH of that HCl solution is how much means 1. Okay, then another type of questions here. What are the different type of questions? Let us see. Sometimes for a base they give that pH. For example, here pH of 1 liter NaOH solution is 12. So what is the weight of NaOH present in that solution? What is the weight of NaOH present in that solution? We have to calculate. So first they have given here which one? pH. But if you want to calculate weight of NaOH, we should know the normality of NaOH. Because using normality one can calculate weight of the given substance. And if you want to know the normality of NaOH, we should calculate OH minus ion concentration. To get OH minus, first we have to calculate POH by using this pH. So now, if pH is 12, what is POH value? Means 14 minus 12, that is nothing but how much? 2. If POH is 2, therefore OH minus concentration 10 power minus POH. That means 10 power minus 2N normality. So we obtained which one? Normality. Therefore, weight equals to formula. Normality into gram equivalent weight into volume of solution in liters. So normality, how much we got here? 10 power minus 2 into gram equivalent weight of NaOH is 40. 40 into volume is given how much? 1 liter. So we have to write to 1. Therefore, what is the answer here? 0.4 gram of NaOH present in which one? Means 1 liter of that solution. So like that we have to calculate which one? Means here weight of the NaOH using pH value. Okay, then another type of questions here. What are the another type of questions? Means if two acids are added or two bases are added, what is the pH of the solution? They may give the type of questions. So now at that time, H plus or OH, H plus concentration if you want to calculate means what we have to use? M1 V1 plus M2 V2 by V1 plus V2. Now this is which one? Resultant solution molarity. Okay, then sometimes if acid is added to a base, now what happens there? Based on the strength of acid and base, that may have acidic or basic nature. So if acid mixed with base in that two conditions, first condition, if NaVa greater than NbVb, strength of acid greater than strength of base, that solution is having acidic nature. Therefore, resultant solution normality is taken as H plus ion concentration equals to NaVa minus NbVb by Va plus Vb. For suppose if NbVb value greater than NaVa, that solution is having basic nature. So resultant solution normality taken as OH minus concentration NbVb minus NaVa, but here Va plus Vb only. So by using these expressions, we have to calculate which one, that either H plus or OH minus ion concentration. Let us see one example for this type of questions here. What is the question here? For example, 10 ml 0.1 NaHCl mixed with 20 ml 0.1 NaOH. So what is the pH of the solution? So first we have to see NaVa value. 10 into 0.1 means we can get 10 into 0.1 means 1. 20 into 0.1 means we can get to 2. So NbVb greater than NaVa. So this solution is having basic nature. Therefore, resultant solution normality equals to NbVb minus NaVa by Va plus Vb. So NbVb is how much here? 2 minus 1 divided by Va plus Vb means 10 plus 20 means what we can get here. Okay, first consider this as, okay, write 10 ml only, okay, by 30. So we can get which one? 1 by 30. So this is which one here? OH minus ion concentration. Based on that we have to calculate POH, thereafter pH. So with this, these are some examples. Okay, in our next video let us discuss what is the pH calculation for weak electrolytes. Okay.